Oh, but...
Rules.
Dedinho, está aí, não é? Coisinha mais linda, Dedinho.
Huh? This talks a lot about their friendship. We're just guests in there. We highly appreciate an attachment by our side. Wherever we are, they follow.
Daisy, this is not practical. Maybe you should get up.
And that's exactly how boxers got their name.
¡Ay, horrible!
Are you sleeping? Do you love your mummy?
His talent.
Usiądź. Moses.
It's probably off by a minute.
Vai.
Is that real life?
Huh?
¿Qué pasa, Changuito? ¿Lo estás cuidando?
Gotta stay ahead when you hit those first down passes. They don't seem like a lot, but 2nd and 10 is a lot to do with 2nd and 5.
แล้วก็รูปหนูแบบเยอะแยะเลยอะเอาไปโพสต์ลงโซเชียลให้เพื่อนๆดูแล้วแม่ก็มีความสุขอะ
Marcy, no! Marcy! Marcy!
Exist.
You're down.
Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, MIT in the Eyes That Always Looked for Me. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Every morning in my house begins the same way, even before the alarm rings. I feel it first, not a sound, not a touch, but a presence. MIT is already awake. He sits at the edge of the bed, his small body perfectly still, his fluffy tail curled neatly around his paws. His eyes are wide open, warm and shining, fixed entirely on me. He doesn't bark. He doesn't jump. He doesn't rush. He simply watches, as if waiting for the exact moment when my eyes open so the day can officially begin. The moment I move, his tail starts wagging gently, tapping against the mattress like a quiet drumbeat of happiness. When our eyes meet, MIT's face changes instantly. His ears lift, his mouth curves into what can only be described as a smile, and his whole body leans forward with excitement, as if he's been holding in joy all night just for this moment. Good morning, MIT, I whisper. That's all it takes. He hops onto the bed, presses his forehead against my cheek, and lets out a small, satisfied sigh. Not a dramatic greeting, just a soft confirmation. You're here. I'm here. Everything is okay. As I get ready for the day, MIT follows me everywhere. When I brush my teeth, he sits outside the bathroom, peeking in through the half-open door. When I make coffee, he lies near my feet, occasionally looking up to check if I'm still there. Even when I sit down to scroll on my phone, MIT positions himself where he can see my face clearly. It's not about food. It's not about walks. It's not about attention. It's about connection. MIT's eyes don't just look at me. They look for me, again and again, like a compass that always points home. As the day unfolds, I start noticing something I had taken for granted for a long time. MIT's world is built around moments we share. When I work at my desk, MIT lies nearby, pretending to sleep. But every time I shift in my chair, his eyes open immediately. When I sigh from stress, his head lifts. When I laugh at something on the screen, his tail thumps softly against the floor. It's as if he's constantly reading invisible signals, emotions I don't even realize I'm sending. In the afternoon, sunlight spills across the living room floor, creating a warm golden patch. MIT moves into it slowly, stretches his legs, and then turns his head to look at me. He doesn't close his eyes until he sees that I'm still watching him. Only then does he relax fully, trusting that nothing bad will happen while I'm there. Sometimes I test it. I leave the room quietly and watch from a distance. MIT wakes almost instantly. He doesn't panic. He doesn't bark. He simply sits up and scans the room until his eyes land on me again. Only then does he lie back down, calm restored. On walks, MIT constantly checks behind him. Every few steps, he turns his head just enough to make sure I'm still there. If I slow down, he slows down. If I stop, he stops. His leash might connect our bodies, but it's his gaze that connects our hearts. One evening, while I sit on the floor feeling unusually tired, MIT walks over and places his paw gently on my knee. He looks straight into my eyes, head slightly tilted, expression soft and serious at the same time. No words, no tricks, no expectations, just presence. In that moment, I realize something quietly powerful. MIT doesn't see me as someone who owns him. He sees me as someone who belongs to his world. And in his world, love is shown not through grand gestures, but through constant, gentle attention. Life isn't always calm. Some days are loud, rushed, and overwhelming. Phones buzz nonstop. Thoughts race. Responsibilities pile up. On those days, I move faster, talk less, and forget to pause. But MIT never forgets. When I pace around the house, stressed and distracted, MIT sits where he can see my face. His eyes follow me, not demanding anything, not interrupting, just reminding me that I'm not alone in the noise. One night, after a particularly long day, I sit on the couch feeling empty and exhausted. I don't call for MIT. I don't pat the cushion. I just sit there. A moment later, I feel a familiar weight beside me. MIT climbs up slowly, curls against my side, and rests his head on my thigh. Then he looks up. His eyes meet mine, steady and patient, as if saying, I'm here. You don't have to explain. That look, soft, loyal, unconditionally present, feels heavier than words and warmer than comfort. It carries trust, understanding, and a kind of love that doesn't ask for anything back. In that silence, I finally breathe. MIT doesn't know my problems. He doesn't understand deadlines, money, or worries about the future. But he understands me, the version of me that just needs to be seen. And maybe that's the most beautiful thing animals teach us. You don't need to fix everything to be worthy of love. You just need to be there. MIT's constant gaze is more than a habit. It is a quiet lesson about how to live and how to love in today's fast-moving world. In a time when humans are often distracted, multitasking, and emotionally distant, animals like MIT remind us of the power of true presence. His eyes don't judge, rush, or demand explanations. They simply say, I see you, and that is enough. From MIT, we learn that meaningful relationships, whether with animals or people, are built through attention, patience, and consistency. Looking at someone fully, listening without interruption, and being emotionally available are simple actions, yet they are increasingly rare. MIT shows us that love doesn't need to be loud. It needs to be steady. In our daily lives, We can apply this lesson by slowing down, noticing the small emotional signals of those around us, and responding with kindness. When we care for animals, we are not just giving them food or shelter. We are offering companionship, safety, and trust. In return, they give us grounding, emotional healing, and unconditional loyalty. MIT's eyes remind us that coexistence between humans and animals should be based on respect and empathy. When we learn to truly see each other, the world becomes gentler for everyone.